Good afternoon, class. This is our Macbeth project video presentation, and it was originally going to be a podcast, but it didn't really work out. We ran out of time, and it's the end of the year, so we just want to get this over with. So we just made a quick little video for you guys with all the symbols for two characters we chose, Macbeth and Macduff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. All right, we have Alex here with the mask.
So we have this mask, which symbolizes Macbeth. There's no art to find a mind's construction in the face. Act 1, Scene 4. The mask symbolizes deception and the facade that Macbeth adopts after committing murder. Initially appearing as a noble warrior, he hides his attentions behind a mask of loyalty. This reflects the theme of appearance versus reality, as Macbeth's true nature is concealed, leading to his eventual downfall.
Are you talking?
You're recording, bro.
Oh shoot. Okay. So we chose the clock as our symbol, and for Macbeth, to represent Macbeth. The quote we chose to pair with it is "Time that anticipates my dread exploits" from Act 1, Scene 5. The clock symbolizes the passage of time and the pressure Macbeth feels as he navigates his ascent to power. It reflects like the urgency of his actions and the impending consequences of what will happen to him during the prophecy and after the prophecy. All right, here we have Alex.
So basically, we chose this sword to symbolize Macbeth. We use the quote, "Lay on, Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold enough," from Act 5, Scene 8.
Okay, so how does that sword and the quote symbolize Macbeth?
So basically, this sword symbolizes Macbeth's violent ambition and his readiness to engage in battle and to maintain his power, and represents not only his skill as a warrior, but also his descent into tyranny.
I see. Okay, here we have Nathan with the knife.
So one of the items that we picked to symbolize for Macbeth is a knife. Just imagine a little bit shorter. And the quote that we picked to go along with it is in Act 2, Scene 1. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? The knife symbolizes Macbeth's ambition and moral conflict. It represents the deadly choice he thinks about on murdering King Duncan. The image of the dagger reflects his violent aspirations and foreshadows the brutal path he chooses, showing how ambition can lead people to commit horrible acts. For our next object, we chose a mirror to symbolize Macbeth. And for our quote that we chose to go with our object, we chose a quote from Act 5, Scene 5. Out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow. The mirror symbolizes Macbeth's own self-reflection and its distorted view of himself, as it reflects not only his physicality, but also his internal conflicts and issues, as he descends further into madness.
The item we chose to symbolize Macduff is a lantern. One quote we chose to support this is from Act 2, Scene 3. "O horror, tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee." This quote shows Macduff's immediate sincere reaction to Duncan's murder, reinforcing his role as a moral compass in the play, like a lantern cutting through darkness. Macduff is one of the first to uncover and reach to the truth, setting the tone for his ongoing pursuit of justice.
The next item we use to symbolize Macduff is a scale. We use this quote from Act 1, Scene 7 to support that. "I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition which o'erleaps itself." The scale symbolizes balance and justice, reflecting Macduff's role as a moral counter to Macbeth's ambition. He seeks to restore balance in Scotland, which has been disrupted by Macbeth's actions. The scale illustrates his pursuit of justice and fair governance, representing the weight of his decisions and the importance he places on his righteousness in a corrupt world.
Our next symbol that we are going to represent Macduff with is a dog. And the quote that we are going to pair the dog with is from Act 4, Scene 3. The title is afeard. "Fare thee well, Lord. I will not be the villain that thou thinkst for the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boots." The dog symbolizes Macduff's attributes and loyalty that he embodies throughout the whole play. While this quote is directed at Macbeth, it serves to highlight Macduff's contrasting and conflicting values. A loyal dog is also a guardian, much like Macduff, who protects his family and fights for freedom and against tyranny.
All right, here we have Nathan and his shield.
Alright, for one of the symbols that we chose for Macduff, we chose a shield. As a quote that we chose to pair with the symbol is, "I'll make so bold to call forth all my right, title, and strong hand," which was in Act 3, Scene 6. The shield symbolizes defense and protection. This encapsulates Macduff's role as protector of his country and his family.
I see.
His willingness to confront Macbeth demonstrates his bravery and represents his commitment to fortifying Scotland as an independent state against oppression. This embodies Macduff's warrior spirit.
Here we have Nico with his country flag.
We chose this country flag to represent Macduff. And just imagine that this flag is Scotland's. And one quote why we chose this flag is, "I am not treacherous," from Act 2, Scene 3. This country flag represents Macduff's loyalty and patriotism towards Scotland. And it also represents his commitment to his homeland and to his country. It shows how he can unite all people to rebel against this fake king in his eyes, as he still believes and is loyal to his righteous king.